Hi everybody, and welcome back for another little YouTube workout video. Now, this particular one that I've designed is going to be the basics. I'm considering this a low impact strength training workout. This is geared up to the beginner, to some seniors should be able to handle this, and the only equipment that you need is going to be a small to medium pair of dumbbells, if you'd like, and maybe a chair. And the chair is only there in case you need help with balancing. I'm going to use it for holding on to during a couple of the exercises, but it is completely optional to have. Now, this particular video, I'm going to give a shout out. This one is for Sandy and Lance. This is something that we do in our own private workouts, and I thought it would be fun to put it out there so you can watch it anytime when you're not with me. All right, so first things first is we got to get you warmed up. Gotta get the body moving just a little bit before we can do the strength training. So I've picked a few simple moves that's mostly marching, tapping our toes, and we're gonna get those arms and legs going. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna start with a march. And when in doubt, march, okay? If you're not comfortable with one of the basic moves that I'm giving you, just move. Pump your arms and move your feet. There is no music to worry about, no beat to keep, none of that stuff. You are just going to move. Now, we're gonna move into some heel taps. So by heel taps, you're gonna pull back with both hands while pushing your heel forward and tapping the floor. You can make this fancy, you can add a little pizzazz to it. It's all up to you. The idea is that you're getting your heart rate up and your body warm. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now we're moving into a quarter or 3/4 jack. So this is like a little fake jumping jack because this is the low impact, no impact jumping jack move. You take your arms out to the side and you tap the leg out. Now, for those of you that want more out of your workout, by all means, make this a true and honest to goodness jumping jack. If you have shoulder issues, keep your hands down a little lower. You don't have to take them over the top of your head. Let's go with 4, 3, good, 2, and then 1 more for each side. Now we're gonna switch it. Instead of moving out, we're gonna move it back and we're gonna press forward. Using both hands, extend them outwards while you take your foot and extend it back. You're just tapping your toe to the floor, nothing fancy, just boom, to the floor. Again, if this move does not fit your body with the arms, you can choose something else that works more comfortably for you. Let's go ahead and do 4, 3, 2, 1 more for each side. Good. If you needed to pause and take a little breather, you could, but we are going to do 1 more round. Remember, the beautiful thing about these videos is that you can pause and grab a drink of water and you don't miss anything at all. All right, so let's take it into those forward heel taps. So it's pull back, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you tap your heel forward. Now, these are about as basic as the aerobics moves go. They can always get more complicated. We're gonna go 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we have that 3/4 jack or the tap out, tapping out to the side. So I've added a little bit of upper and lower body exercises together today. So we'll just kind of try to hit all of the high points in this video. 4, 3, good, 2, and 1 more for each side, and the tap back. The last move of our warm-up, extending forward, so we're warming up our chest and our shoulders a little more, and we're tapping back. If you wanted to make this move more, you could be lunging and bending that knee a little further. But again, this is a beginner, basic, no impact workout, appropriate for just about everybody. Let's go ahead and do 1 more for each side. And that concludes the warm-up portion. Now, we're going to first move into squats, and if you'd like to do this with dumbbells, you can grab your pair of dumbbells and place them in your hands. If you'd like to do this without dumbbells, you can also do this without. Please make sure your feet are about hip distance apart. This is not hip distance. This is inside here. And we're going to stick our butt backwards and sit down as low as you can go comfortably. If you want to make this bar stool height for my beginners or anybody with knee pain, please be okay with going a little higher than a little lower. Good. So now again, if you have the dumbbells, they're going to hang at your side and you're going to come up. Now I'm going to turn sideways just so you can get a different view, and we have about 4 more repetitions of this. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now, if you don't already have the dumbbells in your hand, you're going to need to grab it. If you don't have dumbbells, remember water bottles, cans of soup, anything you have that weighs something, you can put in your hands. So we're doing a bicep curl, and this can be done one of two ways. Palms forward or palms in would both be acceptable options for today. I'm going to go ahead and do palms forward. We're going to slowly curl the dumbbells all the way up to the top and then release it all the way down. Good, all the way up and all the way down. Perfect. Give it a nice squeeze in those biceps and release. Now we're doing about 10 to 12 repetitions on each exercise, and our goal is 2 rounds. I'm going to give you 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and this last one. Perfect. The next move is going to be a kickback, and it's for the tricep or the back of the arm. I'm going to go ahead and turn sideways so you can get a different view of this. Now, it helps to step 1 foot back, and we're going to hinge the body, but we're not going to round our back. See? We're going to keep the shoulders back, chest up. We're going to lift our elbows, lock them in, and we're going to extend backwards and then come about halfway forwards. So it's extend back and about halfway forwards. Extend, bend, extend, bend. Good. We're going to go for 8 more. So it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step together and go ahead and set those dumbbells down. Shake out those arms. We're moving on to the legs. Okay, so you're going to go ahead, if you need to hold on to something, hold on. Chest up, shoulders back. We're going to work with that outside leg, and we're going to lift it straight out to the side. Lift. If you need to set the foot down each time around, that's okay. You can do that. Most importantly, we want to think about our posture here, keeping yourself nice and tall, feeling that leg working, but also your standing leg is working. Now you're going to go do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out if you need to shake it out. We're not switching sides. No, we're going to do one more exercise on this particular one. So you're going to bend, push the heel back, and lower down. So we have hamstring curl, booty squeeze, and down. So it's up, back, in, down. Up, squeeze, in, down. Be cautious. Make sure you're keeping your abdominals in and you're tightening that tush. Good. How about 4 more? 4, 3, 2, and last one. Perfect. Now we're going to do the same exact thing for the other side. If you needed to pause and grab a drink of water, if you want to shake it out a little bit, shake it out. But we're going to reset, shoulders back, chest up, abs in. Here we go again. Out to the side. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. We're going for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Set those feet down. Take a deep breath. We're going with the hamstring curl, little butt squeeze, and release. Up, back, in, down. Up, back, in, down. Good. 8 more. So 8, 7, 6. Oh, you're going wrong. I only did 10 on the other side. So we only have 2 more. You got lucky. 1 more. Perfect. Shake it out. Okay, so we're going to scoop up those dumbbells and we're going to do 2 final moves, and then we're going to make a second pass through all of the exercises that we did. So here we go. The next move is going to be an upright row. You're going to bring the dumbbells up to chest height and back down. Key thing here is that your elbows should lead the way. Okay? The dumbbells do not beat the elbows. So if you want to do this with 1 dumbbell instead of 2, it would look like so. 1 dumbbell, pulling upright and down. I'm going to go ahead and keep just the 1 dumbbell for now, just to use that as a demonstration. So I'm not counting those first couple reps. They were just showing you what's doing. So if you did them, extra credit. We are pulling at chest height, no higher, and down. Good. Shoot for 8 more. Remember that if you need to stop early, if you need to pause the video, or if this move doesn't suit your shoulders, you can always skip it. Good. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go 1. I'm not a perfect counter. I get to talking and thinking, and sometimes I'll give you 10 reps, sometimes I'll give you 12, but remember, doing 2 extra reps is not gonna kill you. It's probably gonna be good for you. Now, overhead press is our last move. There's 2 ways to do this. First way of doing this is straight up. You can, well, there's more than 2 ways. Then you can do it palm out, or you can do it with 1 dumbbell. If you're doing it with 1 dumbbell, you clasp it in front of you and you raise it up and back down. This time around, I'm gonna do it with just the 1 dumbbell. So we started at our chin, and we're gonna raise it up and down, up and down. Now again, if this move does not suit your body, it's okay to skip it. Just fast forward and we'll go back to the squats. Good job. All right, let's go with 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, workouts don't have to be perfect, but they need to get done. It's better to do a little than it is to do nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to our squats. We're gonna make it a quick second round through all of this. Feet are planted firmly, hip distance apart, and we're squatting down. Remember that you're sticking your butt as far back as you can. You're keeping your heels on the ground. Your knees do not go past your toes, and I'm gonna give you 6 more of those. So it's 6, it's 5, and it's okay if you can't go this low. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. Whew. Okay, so right into the bicep curl. This time around, let's go ahead and do it hammer style. So that's where the palms are in. It's okay if you want to mix it up. Keeps it interesting. Squeeze and release. Good. 4, 5, 6. I'll count them so there's no cheating. 7, 8. I'm gonna go to 12. 9, 10. 2 more, last 2, and 1 more. Boom, right there. Okay, we spin into the side. We're gonna put the foot forward, step back a little bit, hinge, flat back, elbows up, elbows in, and extend to the back. Good. Let's go for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set those down. Shake it out. Standing legs. Hold on tight. Stand up straight. Tummies in. And we lift. 10, 9. I'm going to count. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out if you need to shake it out. Here we go. Hamstring curl, little butt squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7. Rest if you need to rest. 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there. 2, and 1. Okay, 1 more leg to go. Same thing for the other side. I know you can't see this move as well, but here we go for 10. Out to the side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hamstring curl, butt squeeze for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and then last, 1. Perfect. Scoop up those dumbbells. I'm going to use 2 this time around, just so you can see the difference in what it's like to have 1 or 2 dumbbells for the upright row. Here we go. Elbows lead the way, and we bring it to the chest. Just to the chest and down. You're squeezing your shoulder blades back, and you're standing nice and tall. And we're going to go for 8 more. 7 more. 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We only have one more move to go, and believe it or not, we are about 15 minutes into this workout. We are going to finish with a little stretching. So here you go. They can be palms out, they can be palms forward. We're going to raise it up to the ceiling, and then we're going to bring it down just about eye level, up and down. If this was hard, but you really wanted to do 2 dumbbells, you could go to individual ones. So just one at a time. All right, we're going to go for 8 more. 8, 7, last move, make it big. 6, we're almost there. 5, final 4, final 3, 2, and last 1. Whoo-wee. All right, set those down. I wanted to make sure that I included a brief stretching in this particular video. So let's go ahead and start by pulling one arm across the chest. This is for the upright rows and the overhead presses that we just did. Take a breath, pull it in. Try not to let your shoulders shrug up to your ear. Now, let's do the same thing for the other side. I know these stretches are a little quick, and I'd love to stay longer. I'm trying to keep this workout at about 20 minutes. I find that a lot of us, when we're doing workouts at home, we have the attention span and the patience to get through 15 to 30 minutes. And then there's just so many other things that need to be done. So if you didn't switch arms, make sure that you get both arms done. I switched. Now we're going to do a little chest stretch. Although we didn't do any major chest work today, I'll save that for the next video. I like to pair that in. Little chest stretch. Good. We're going to go ahead and interlace the fingers and round the middle back because we did some upright rows. When you're doing this, you are rounding, pressing the ribs to the back wall, and taking a nice deep breath there. Go ahead and relax the hands down, shrug your shoulders. Now we did do triceps, so that's an important one. You're going to pat yourself on the back, and you're going to lift your elbow up as high as you can and hold it there. It's okay if it's not all the way up to the ceiling, but I do want you to give it some effort. Stretches should feel good. A little uncomfortable at times, but not painful. No stretch should be painful. Always pay attention to if you're feeling pain in the shoulder area, the neck. Go ahead and switch. Hand on the shoulder, lift the elbow to the ceiling. Good. Perfect. Hold it there a little bit longer. Now we did do squats today. We did leg lifts. The only leg stretch that I'm going to do, well, I'm going to do 2. One's kind of a double duty. We're going to do a forward bend, but we're also going to do a quadricep stretch. Please understand that if you can't grab your foot during this particular stretch, that it's okay. You could try looping like a belt and like holding a belt up here, or if you've got pants that you can grab onto. I've seen plenty of my clients doing this as an option to get that foot. The most important thing is that we're kind of tucking the hip forward. Our knee should point down to the ground. And then by holding the foot, you're letting the hamstring relax a little bit. And so you're getting that stretch on the quad. But remember, you don't have to do this stretch. If you have a knee replacement, it's probably going to be a no-go. We're going to do the same exact thing for the other side. Whoop, don't fall. That's why I have a chair here. I start looking around at the cameras and I wobble over. Okay, let's switch sides. Grab the foot or the pant leg or the belt or strap that you have. You can use any tool that works for you. You got to get creative when we're working out at home. And remember, tuck the hips a little forward, you bring the knee back. You want to feel the quad. Good. All right, put it down. So the next one, kind of double duty. Hamstrings and lower back. So for the hamstrings and the low back, you're going to hinge. You got your knees bent. You're going to lay the body forward slowly and then relax down. So right away you feel the lower back. And then if you're tight in your hammies, it doesn't take much to feel this. Relax your arms, and then if you want a little bit more hamstring, just kind of lift your booty up, okay? Relax and hold. It's okay if you can't reach the ground. You can put your hands on your legs. I got short legs. Go ahead and gently roll yourself up to the top. And that's it. That's it for today's workout. So we kept that right about the 20-minute mark. So this is a perfect, quick, at-home workout that you can do with just a pair of dumbbells and maybe a chair if you need it. So thank you for joining me again for another one of our simple basic workouts, and I'll see you again soon. Shake it out, get limber, get loose.